Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we have a 4-unit army battle. Here we have the Imperial Nova Corps. On the other side we have the 21st Nova Corps Marines. Over in a smaller town, or smaller buildings, which is actually a medical centre, we have the 22nd Volcano Corps, led by Devil, got the car over there, and some nobody officer for the Imperials, as is usual, because basically no one in the Imperial Army is named. We also have the standard Nova Corps troopers, led by Kerr, who are floating, because why not? Anyway, let's get this started. So the simple objective is the Imperials will go through this doorway, the 22nd will go through this doorway, the other 21st will go here, and the Marines will go here, and in the end they will all fight for this area in here, because that makes it easier. They will enter through these doorways, although I have deleted all the doors just because that makes it easier, because I do not want to open them and the AI cannot do it themselves, and if they can, I do not know how, or if they do it automatically. But nevertheless, let's get this started. So immediately, all the troops will start marching. Of course, the Imperial officer recruit is up in the front of the Nova Corps squad. Here, but the Imperial officer is the only one who doesn't have a DC-15A or DC-15C, which gives the Imperial Nova Corps at a slight disadvantage, but I doubt that will be a problem. All units have either DC-15Cs for their standard units, and if they have a secondary unit, it is using DC-15As, or it's just planes with different simple as that. The Nova Corps will be entering this room, followed by the Marines, who will split up into two squads to go around, but conflict between these two units will probably stop that, as well as the infection of the Nova Corps and the Marines themselves, who have simply managed to fight them, and I noticed that my sound is off, which isn't be fine for you guys. I just want to change it for myself. I can hear stuff. I did not realise, or my team just I could not hear. Anyway, here you can see the officer is actually alive, and a few troopers have died. Actually, a few Marines over here have died due to this one Nova Corps trooper, which is impressive. And the one here was probably been done by the army of the standard. Perhaps maybe even the 22nd got some culture talent, although I did not see. The 22nd is looking pretty fine, and the standards have been demolished, which is why they have 125 health, but has not helped them in this case. So in order so they are not entirely wiped out and destroyed entirely, I am going to... You know what? No, we're just going to let them carry out. I'm not going to edit the battle like I normally do, just because that's a little unfair helping out one unit. But they have extra health, just lining up against the wall. But it would seem the 22nd has forgotten that the entire rest of the hiding men have even existed, which is surprising because I don't actually have to get enemies on. Something I've never even thought of trying. But they make one person get them down. Very smart. that one Nova Trooper is alive, and it looks like the Marines moved up. They most definitely have moved, I think. Most Actually, yeah, they have moved, especially the Nova Corps, because I do know the officer is no longer here. In fact, I do not know where he is. I think he is dead. He has been sent to no more than his vest and his pistol. I feel like I should know that not everybody lives. Some bodies will get busted. Like these. That just touched where it once was. Always a thermal detonator. Anyway, that's the entire Nova Corps entirely killed. Well, Imperial Nova Corps is entirely killed. The Republic Nova Corps is fine, apart from their Snowtroopers who got wiped out, which does not affect them, as they would fight each other anyway. So it is Marine on Marine. In fact, both leaders have lived, so it will be. And it was. I may. Oh no, why do you dumb officers continuously run into battle? We don't have pop armor here. That's just how every officer dies in this game. They just run into the battle alone and die. I don't know if that's because they think this is gonna be like Clone Wars. And they're just gonna murder every single droid or enemy there is without a single problem, but no. This will be very interesting. That was interesting that everyone got perfectly Marine returned to no more than dust. In fact, the officer's body has appeared. I do not know why the dead bodies disappear. Neville and the rest of Neville hasn't even made it to the doorway. Oh my god. He didn't even make it to the door before contact started. So I have to continue to the door. Oh boy. He might be the last one to enter and he might die. I did say I wouldn't edit. I will move up troopers because they will not move up alone unless the battle stops. Which simply means one team will always win, which could be the Marines or the Imperials. Is either one or the other. 50-50. Every other team will die. Which is currently even. So far I say ish. They're not gonna move the devil because it will have to walk even further back. And I've managed to get multiple people on Discord. How fun. I don't think you can hear it. Oh no. Devil actually made it to his last checkpoint. Watch him move. Nope, he ran off. He actually has to go back. Oh boy. This is simply boring. I'm going to grab the Marines, send them back. I want to give them a chance, so I'm actually going to pick them up, just tell them to not move. I don't want to see the 21st, no, the 22nd slowly walk around to their death. They've made it, those four have made it. The wolf, like I said, has to move all the way back to the door. And these troopers have not moved, so they need to wait a bit longer for them. So overall they have a bit numbers, a bit numbers, a bit of a number, and more than the Marines. Not actually, I think it's equal. Good. Devil is coming back. And these I want to set you guys up along the wall, but not actually facing in, and then I'll move you actually inside. And I want the fight to
Nothing
start.
deadlier than a clone behind the trigger.
Like the fight can now actually happen.
Weapons check. We do our job well.
If I can select everyone.
Okay, here we go.
This is what would happen normally in the game anyway. Just, I don't want to see the pathing not work. They are crawling, so they haven't changed. And for some, they have worked the defensive position, which was their choke point last time, which got them more killed. In fact, they got pretty much everyone who walked in this doorway killed. The entire Imperial military head from this one choke point. Two guys that killed that wasn't a choke point. I mean, well, this is a choke point as well. Marines are just sitting here.
We're ready for battle, sir.
Ooh.
We do our job well. Combat is a clone's natural element.
Okay.
We're ready for
Now
battle,
I'm going to
sir.
control. I'm going to control. Nope. So the 21st win with the 22nd win with 5 troopers. It's definitely better than I've seen the 21st ever do, as I've seen the main wipe out multiple times during seeing this balance, due to the fact that all armies all charging at the same time, with one so far back over here, and the rest all entering here causes some problems. But Devil and his 20 seconds have managed to do it. I don't even know if Devil is the commander of the 20 seconds. We're just going to continue to roll with that. And I think he has... I was about to say he has Jaeger as like Rex, but no, he just has some random markings. He's got the good old tally mark. Very original. I think it's interesting that these guys have single goggles, but you can still see the outline of the entire goggle. It should, well, actually it's a visor, not a goggle. Which I say very weirdly, now I have realised. But this wasn't a long one. Simple squad battles like this never really do last long. But even with 4 groups, it did not last very long. So I'll see you in the next one, wherever that may be, whenever that may be, and wherever that may be, with whatever units I have chosen, so I will see you then. Goodbye.